Hello everybody, welcome to Brands Hatch. As you can see, we've been caught up a little bit off guard here, but it's go, go, go for the fastest mini in the world, race one. This wasn't scheduled to get underway until 20 past 12, but there we go. We are live, ready to go right now. I'll just quickly give you the run through of the grid for you as the cars have gone. It's Richard Bellingham started on pole position, Ashton Silver in second, Bill Richards in third, Fabio Ferrelli in fourth, Jamie Billingham fifth, Richard Morris is sixth, James Lyons seventh, Craig Edgemore started in eighth, then Anton Truvet, Gary Warburton, Don Alderassi, all the way from the United States of America. The 12th was Mark Goff, 13th was Francesco Roadhouse, 14th Lewis Summon, 15th Ian Fraser, and 16th Ben Gregory. We are underway for this race. It's go, 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 green flag racing here. Oh, this is going to be an absolute cracker. No Harvey Def, he's won the last three races. He's not here for this one. He's actually in Alaska. So we're going to have a different winner for the first time since 2018. And as you can see, we've had a very bright start. It looks like it's still Richard Bellingham who has the lead of this race. Comfortably, Richards up into second place. Silver's in third. Laffarelli in fourth. We've got Jamie Billingham in fifth. Morris is sixth. Edgecombe is seventh. Trivet is eighth. Warburton is ninth. Racine 10th. Fraser is 11th. Goff is 12th. Roundhouse 13th. And Gregory has come over in 14th place. They are your 14 runners and riders. 4 classes in total. Class A, the no engine restrictions. These cars as well, the front runners can go up to 200 to 300 brake horsepower. Oh my word, they're going to be super quick. In fact, the front runners going to be approaching Paddock Hill Bend at around about 130 miles an hour. Whoa, 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 before you go down the gut wrencher. That is Paddock Hill. Then up into Druids. Right, we have got 13 minutes of this race left to go. Yes, we were caught a little bit short on the hop for this one. Not scheduled to get underway until 12:20, but we are underway right now. So here we go. Still leading today. Richard Billingham has got quite the lead as well. A 4.895 seconds over the line from Richards in second place. That's Bill Richards with Brian Mini Travel. He's in Class A. So 4 classes in total. Class A, no engine restrictions. Class B is any engine 1600cc down. Class C is A series engines 1300cc above, and Class D is A series engines 1300cc below. The fastest mini in the world. First ever race back in 1994. It's the 11th year of the Mini Festival here at Brands Hatch. 29th year of the fastest mini in the world. There is your race leader now, Richard Billingham, the 21, coming over the line of 51.69. Last season it was Harvey Def who won the race. He also set a new lap record of 51.017. That's what they were doing last season. There's your race leader, Richard Billingham, in the glorious yellow livery. Looks glorious, doesn't it? Here we go. So Billingham, Richard Silver, then Jamie Billingham, Morris, Edgecombe, Trivet, Warburton, Laffarelli. We've got Racine in there, we've got Goff, we've got so many. This is an absolute cracker, isn't it? In fact, Laffarelli's plummeted down the order. What has happened to Laffarelli? I'll see if I can keep an eye out for that one. Fabio Laffarelli in the Leyland Mini, the 91, running 998cc, running in Class B. So Billingham leads, Richards in second, Silver in third, Jamie Billingham in fourth, Morris in fifth, all Class A runners. Edgecombe in sixth is your Class C leader, Trivet in seventh is your Class B leader, and then Warburton in eighth is your Class D leader. There is your race leader now, Richard Billingham in his Austin Mini Clubman. A 51.693, fastest lap of the race so far. He had a 10-second lead for Richard Billingham. He's absolutely flying out there. We've got 11 minutes on the clock left to go. Still a long way to go off this race. Now these cars look fantastic, don't they? Now something quite interesting about this, they're running sustainable fuel, delivering a 35% reduction in carbon emissions compared to fossil fuel. And a big thank you to all of the partners with the fastest mini in the world. Mini Spares, Miller's Oil, Cherish Vehicle Insurance Services, Sustain Classic, who are providing that fuel, Enville Motorsport, Swift Tune, and Mini World Magazine. So Billingham still leads. The gap is up to 11.112 seconds now. Last time around 52.490. Fastest lap by Billingham remains at 51.693. Been racing for 16 years, has Richard Billingham, on and off. He's actually a heating engineer. He's got a Vauxhall VXR engine in his Space Frame Mini. So we're on lap 6. It's Billingham who leads from Richard, Silver. Then it's Jamie Billingham in the Austin Mini. And Morris, Edgecombe, Warburton, Trivette, Fraser, Goff, Roodhouse, Gregory. We've lost Donald Racing. What a shame that is. And Fabio Lafarelli out of this race. They will have another chance a little bit later. A total of 10 races we're going to be bringing you throughout the course of the afternoon here at Brands Hatch on the Indy circuit. 1.2 miles around. It's a bowl. It's beautiful. The sun is shining as well. Oh, this is a lovely, lovely day. Start comparison to yesterday. Caught up with Nigel Deff a little bit down in the outer paddock. And they had a testing day yesterday, but it was a bit of a washout. So the first real on-track action over the course of the weekend. Yesterday, testing day. Today is when all the racing takes place. This is the first 15-minute race. There's another fastest mini in the world race. That's going to take place, well, it was scheduled for 3:45, but at the minute we're running comfortably ahead of schedule, as you can probably gather. So Billingham lead, that's Richard Billingham from Richards, from Silver, from Jamie Billingham, from Morris, Edgecombe, Warburton, Trivett, Fraser, Goff, Roodhouse, Gregory. They are your 12 on-track runners and riders in this race. 8.5 minutes left on the clock. It's glorious sunshine here at Brands Hatch. It's the Mini Festival 2023. Oh, what a day it's going to be. What an afternoon. There is your race leader on your screen right now, Richard Billingham. He is flying. Now the event for the fastest mini in the world grew out the chance to race highly modified mini cars that once fought it out in the special saloons and Thunder saloons. As we said, some of these cars running close to 300 brake horsepower. They sound absolutely insane as they're coming across. So do turn the volume up on the stream. Get in contact with us as well. Do comment below. Are you enjoying it? You've got somebody you're supporting out there. Show them a bit of support in the live chat. We want to hear from you. So a bit of action going on in the midfield. It's Billingham who leads comfortably by 13.94 seconds over the line last time. There is Billingham now. A lot of love for him. Ashen Silver down in third place. He started in second, 53.130 in qualifying. It was a second slower than Billingham, who put it on pole for 52.107. It's Bill Richards, number 26, who's got himself up to second. He started in third, 53.348 in qualifying from him. Unfortunately, Fabio Lafarelli, what a shame that was. Started in fourth place. No longer in this one. So 9 laps down in this race. 7 minutes left on the clock. Richard Billingham is cruising to the win at the minute. He's just coming up to a few back markers as well. Still plenty of action to come. Still a long way to go in this race. We are just over halfway now. He's going to have to navigate his way through a little bit of traffic going through Graham Hill Bend. Quite a tricky corner that one, the left-hander. You come downhill from Druids, can carry a little bit more speed than you realise. Certainly when it's wet, it catches a lot of people out, and there's an awful lot of runoff, which is quite often needed. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of these mini power sliding around Graham Hill throughout the course of the afternoon as well. If you've ever owned a mini, tell us, what was it like? If you've still got a mini, do let us know, because we'd love to see you at Mini Festival. This is the 11th time it's been run here at Brands Hatch. This is the 29th year, though, of the fastest mini in the world race. First ever race at 1994. That took place at Silverstone. As we said, something quite new for this year, using Sustained Classic 102 RON race fuel. It's a 35% reduction in carbon emissions. So that was Goff we were just looking at. So Billingham still leads. And so our timing board is just starting to catch itself up quite nicely. So now we're getting a good look at the cars as they're coming round. Bill Richards, number 26, currently in second place. He actually started racing in 1974. He's actually an active fundraiser for the RNLI as well. And I saw a flag being waved. I was trying to see what that was for, but here we go. Well, it's been a very clean race so far as well. Nothing from race control yet. As we know, track limits have been a hot topic of conversation in 2023, but nobody's fallen foul to anything yet. So Billingham leads. Number 21, Austin Mini Clubman. He's got a 13.895 second lead over Richards last time round. Silver in third, Jamie Billingham in fourth, Morris is fifth, Edgecombe is sixth, Warburton is seventh, Fraser is eighth, Trivet is ninth, Goff is 10th, Roothouse 11th, and Gregory 12th. Just run through your classes for you. Well, Class A, that's your overall race leader as well, Richard Billingham. He currently leads the race overall and in Class A. Edgecombe leads Class C, Warburton leads Class D, and Trivet leads Class B. Looks like we've lost Gregory from this race as well. The number 18, Gregory, out of the race. And look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? What a spectacle we've got. There was Mr. Richards there running around very nicely here at Brands Hatch on the Indy circuit, 1.2 miles around. Richard Billingham cruising to the win at this rate overall. 4 minutes left to go. Just trying to see where there's some big battles going on throughout the course of the grid. Morris and Jamie Billingham. Edge comes right in the mix there too. Blue flag's being waved as Richards comes through the back markers. So no race in 2020 due to COVID, but Harvey Deff has won the last three. He won in 2019, 2021, 2022. He's not here this weekend, though. He's over in Alaska, so we are going to have a different winner. Aaron Smith was the last winner in 2018. And then we've had the likes of Chris Slade, Bill Richards, Harvey Deff again in 2015, Martin Richard Wagner, Pat Ford, Sam Summerhays, to name but a few. And what a shame it is to lose Donald Racine from this. What a name that is, well, Donald Racine, come over from America. Basically isn't anything that he hasn't driven. To give you an indication, he's raced sports car sedans, Formula cars, he's driven a Malik Formula Junior, Mini Cooper S, Cooper Formula 2, Porsche 356, Mini Moke, Austin Healey Bug-Eye, MG Midget. Over 30 racetracks he's raced at. He can cross Brands Hatch off the list now, even if he's out of this one. Another opportunity a little bit later. As we said, the second race for the fastest mini in the world, due to get underway at 3:45. It's probably going to be a little bit ahead of schedule. We are about 20 minutes ahead of schedule. We were a little bit caught out, but that's sport, isn't it? That's live sport. So here we go. Here's your race leader right now. We're on board. Well, we're watching your race leader, Richard Billingham, at the minute in his Austin Mini Club, and the number 21. He's dominated this race really from the very first corner. It was a rolling start, and he got his nose comfortably ahead, going down Paddock Hill and up into Druids. There's your race leader. 2 minutes left on the clock to go. A 53.568 last time around for Richard Billingham. Fastest lap of the race so far by him, a 51.693. He comes over the line. We're going to have 2 more laps now. He's on his penultimate lap of the race. And Billingham comfortably leads this one. What is the gap over the line this time round? He's just come over 16.562 from Bill Richards in second place. Ashan Silva in third. Not a huge gap between, just 1.149 is the gap between Richards and Silva for second place. That's certainly something to keep a bit of an eye on in the later stages of this race. Richards and Silva battling it out for second. That's the big one going on right now. There is your race leader though. He's coming around Clearways, the final corner, going to come down over the start-finish straight. In fact, let me just have a look at the times. We might even get another lap out of this one. It's going to be tight over the line. So this might not even be the last. In fact, it probably will be the fastest lap of the race, but it's going to be right on the line. It's going to be right at the end. Billingham's going to have to navigate a little bit of traffic on what might well be his last time around Brands Hatch to win race 1 for the fastest mini in the world here. Yes, Mini Festival is back at Brands Hatch for 2023. This is race 1 of 10. Oh yes, 10 races coming up for you this afternoon. I'm going to be doing my best to keep my voice sane throughout all of it. But do get involved in the live chat as well. We'd love to hear from you. If you've got anybody racing this afternoon, do comment. We'll give them a bit of support as well. And it looks to me as if is Billingham backing up a little bit just so he doesn't have to go and do another circulation. Here he comes over the start-finish line. 5 seconds left. Is he going to make it? It does the checkered flag come out this time round? Yes, it does. And Richard Billingham takes a comfortable victory here in race 1 for the fastest Mini in the world. Congratulations to Richard. It was a dominant performance, wasn't it? As soon as the green flag went, it was go, go, go. He had a comfortable lead going up into Druids on lap 1. Took it home. Bill Richards comes home in 2nd place. Silver comes home in 3rd. Jamie Billingham comes home in 4th place. Morris in 5th. Let's just get our classes as they come through. Edgecombe's come into the pits. Edgecombe's come into the pits, it looks like to me, early. And he was leading Class C, so a bit of drama there. Just to clarify, Warburton finishes in 6th place and takes Class D. Fraser comes home in 7th place on track but wins Class C. Goff finishes in 9th place. Trevette comes home in 9th place on track but wins Class B. Edgecombe's gone through the pits. Roodhouse, we're just waiting to come over the line. We lost Gregory Racing Lifarelli from that race. So Roodhouse does come over the line in 10th place and 2nd in Class C. Boy, oh boy, what did you make of that? Dramatic race there. Dramatic start for Riz as well, but we managed to get there in the end. And hopefully we can get the results on the screen and we can have a quick look. There they are. Richard Billingham, your race winner. Bill Richards in 2nd. Ashen Silver in 3rd. Jamie Billingham in 4th. Richard Morris coming home in 5th. Gregory Warburton there taking the win in Class D. Ian Fraser taking the win there in Class C. Mark Goff finished in 6th. Anton Trevette finished in 7th place. Anton Trevette is in 9th, apologies there. Winner in Class B. Then Roodhouse, Francesco Roodhouse, Craig Edgecombe, Ben Gregory, Donald Racing, Fabio Lifarelli. Unfortunately lost a couple of those drivers. Fastest lap of the race, Richard Billingham, a 51.69. The fastest ever lap round here was a 51.017. So pretty quick times around. They're going to get another chance to do it a little bit later. That was race 1 of the fastest Mini in the world. Race 2 scheduled for 3:45. Now we might be able to head down and hear from a couple of the drivers shortly as well. They're just making their way into Parc Fermé. So it looks like we can head down. I believe we might be able to head down to Nigel and hear from some of the drivers very shortly. Just bear with us and hopefully we can. But what did you make of that race? It was very exciting, wasn't it? It was a comfortable win for Billingham. And it looks like we are ready to go down and hear from the drivers.
Right then, so we've just had the first round of the fastest Mini in the world race. We've got another one this afternoon. And so Richie Billingham had a win, followed by Bill Richards, followed by Mr. De Silva, all the way from Sri Lanka. So we'll have a word with Rich and see how we get on. How was that, mate?
Superb. Awesome.
So, lights the flag, mate. So is that how you planned it?
Yeah, pretty much. Take it off the line and that's it. Really, yeah, it's great. It took a long while to get here, but we got there. Yeah,
well, it looked quite easy, to be honest with you, Rich. You made it look simple, so it's lovely to see it going so well, mate. Number 21, a yellow car.
Thank you
a
very
lot
much.
of meaning for both of us.
It's a lot for you.
Well done, son.
Cheers, mate.
Right then, let's have a word with Bill when he gets out of the car. Come on, Bill, don't keep your public waiting, son. You youngster. How was that, mate?
Okay, all good. All good. Everybody seems to develop their car over the winter. Of course, we take the last week to do ours. It's typical. But, yeah, we're okay. We're in the mix.
Look good, sounding good. You can't beat normal aspirated,
Yeah.
can you, mate? They sound absolutely bloody awesome.
Hasn't got the power, though, has it?
No, but do you know what? You were still there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there's a lot behind you.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, it's all good. We're happy.
Good. And Bill, it's magical to see you out there still, mate.
Thanks a lot.
And doing a great job.
Yeah.
So thank you. And thanks
you.
for putting on such a good show.
Thanks.
Right, let's have a word with Mr. Silver. Gonna come down with me, son. Well done. Welcome to England.
Thank you.
How was that for you?
Sorry?
How was that?
Yeah, it was very interesting for me. I mean, it's my first time here. That's Brands Hatch, and it's first time in England as well. So with all the things that we went through, I think the team did a tremendous job working throughout to get the car ready because we had a lot of last minute jobs. But yeah, we're all happy. I'm really happy.
Good. And Rohith, are you happy? So Rohith owns the car. Ro's a mini fastest spinner in the world racer. Again, a Sri Lankan guy, and we've had a lot of battles over the years. So yeah, nice to see the car out there eventually.
Yeah, for us too. I mean, getting it and I mean finishing was the main thing for us with all the issues that we had. So we are really glad.
Super, well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So that's a 1 and 3 for Enfield chassis on the grid then, and a old Maguire to come in second. So yeah, absolutely superb. We've got another race later on this afternoon, and hopefully we'll do a bit of a pit paddock walk around, looking at all the cars in a bit more depth a bit later on. But yeah, superb. Well done to all that involved.